It's a difficult market out there at the moment, isn't it? Particularly for those FX traders, very much range bound, and those equity markets as well on record highs when it comes to the Nasdaq. So paint the picture for us when it comes to what you're seeing. Is volatility likely to come back, do you think?
I mean, I think it will. I think what really happened last week with the Fed is that they put us on notice that inflation data now and other growth numbers, as well as other policy-related meetings or speeches, and of course, once we get to Jackson Hole in August, which I think markets were more gearing up for that kind of taper talk to be introduced then, will be potential volatility events because we'll be assessing more closely, obviously, the growth outlook and the outlook for inflation in the US economy in this kind of, I suppose, broader fundamental environment now where the Fed is starting to talk about tapering, to paraphrase Jay Powell, as we want to do at the moment. So I think it'll come back, but I think, what was really kind of, I suppose, a bit of the tease last week was that, after a few months of really suppressed volatility in FX markets in particular, we had a couple of days there which was really exciting. We had some big repositioning, we had some fundamental changes in the market, a whole lot of opportunities. It did last a couple of days, but as the week has worn on, it really does seem the markets are reasonably comfortable now with the sort of new consensus that is built around the Fed. On top of that too, we've got sort of stocks just grinding higher, which is kind of a boring and in many ways difficult one to trade too, because those opportunities become a little less obvious and don't come so easily. So I definitely think it'll come back soon, or at least I hope the volatility, the market gods will sort of heed my prayers there and my letters to the Twitterverse. But I do think it'll come back, but I do think at the moment anyway that there is this sort of fairly quiet in the market as everyone sort of builds this new consensus around the Fed.